Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and today we're going to be taking on the all boss attack mode. So, there's really no reason to wait around or anything, let's just get right into it. So, I guess we're starting off with the hero story first. So, it's basically how this is going to work is we're going to go through all the story bosses, and then once we complete all those, we're going to go back through all of the dark side bosses, and then we're going to have to take on the Bio Lizard and the Final Hazard. So, that'll be crazy. But you guys should know the drill for this guy by now. Just jump up on these boxes, beat the crap out of him, fail miserably, get a really bad time. But hey, that's fine, we're chilling. Perfect. Alright, maybe we can two-cycle him. Ah, yes! Aha! Perfect. So, there's not really a lot I can say about the gameplay while we're doing this, because honestly, the only reason I'm actually making these videos is just for completion's sake. So, do with that what you will. I don't see any reason why anybody shouldn't be able to do all these. Like, if you've gotten this far in my tutorial, and you haven't figured out how to beat all the bosses in the game, I don't know what to tell you. That's pretty impressive. It was pretty good, Tails. How are you? But, yeah, there's going to be a lot of to talk about through this, just with the future. So, I think what I've decided to do with the Chao Garden is I might make 1 or 2 videos explaining how everything works, and then I'm probably going to make a series where like you just kind of periodically will come in, see how my Chao are doing, see me raise them. I'll probably try to show as many evolutions as I can, if you know what that means. I guess I haven't made the tutorial yet, but with an over 20-year-old game, I think you guys probably get it. So, that's going to be the main strategy. Especially since I will be using the one mod, but that really shouldn't affect like too much of the actual content. But you know, Shadow, can I kill you, please? Haha. Do you know who I am? But anyway, so I think I'm gonna do that with the ultimate goal of this series. I want to create one of every Chaos Chao and an all S rank Chao. So the thing with that, obviously, that takes a lot of real world time, and I'm just simply not going to put that much time into it because I've been having a lot of fun learning how to edit. So in a way, I'm kind of excited to only have like a couple more like actual tutorial videos on this series before I can call it finished. So then I can focus on some of my other projects which require a lot more editing, because I just have found it to be like my creative outlet, because I've always wanted to do something creative, whether that be drawing or painting or sculpting. I've always wanted to find something I'm good at or that I could get good at, but I've never been actually good at any of those things, no matter how hard I try, and I just get frustrated. But with editing, I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna try, instead of posting daily like I've been trying to do with these videos, is maybe like once or twice a week with a higher quality video, because then it's also fun to like actually make something that it seems like people care about. Because I made a Terraria video recently, again from footage that's years and years old, but it did way better than any of like my Sonic videos, despite these being tutorials that people would actually search up on YouTube. So I think that's pretty telling that that's just like better content for people to see in general. And I think that if that's what more people want to see, if I'm going to be expecting people to spend hours of their lives watching my videos, I better make them as entertaining as possible, if that makes sense. So I will be uploading Sonic videos infrequently, but there's probably not going to be much more of this type of content on my channel, unless there's some series or game in the future that I think it fits well to do a series in this style again, because it honestly works out really well for this, just because of tutorials. And who knows, I might make a Sonic Adventure tutorial series someday, if I ever have time, but I don't know, I'll probably structure it differently too. Okay. I have fallen down like a big dummy. Let's get... No. Give me your back. Give me your back. Well, I'm just gonna wait here then. Alright. Jump on his back and do the thing. Because like I said, I actually am really proud of this series. But, like I said, I just think it's fun to learn how to edit. And now that I actually have like the Adobe software to do it, there's a lot of really cool things that I've been learning how to do. And there's just a lot to it. And also, the one thing is, if I do ever end up getting popular, I would like it to be because I have a lot of like good funny content instead of just being like a tutorial channel for Sonic games or something, and that being my niche. But I'm just gonna do what's fun to me, and if at the time making something like this is fun to me, then I'm gonna do that. But if it gets to the point where I just love editing so much and I just want to make funny videos, funny edits, then that's what I'm gonna be doing. Because after all, this is just a hobby. It's just for fun, and there's no reason to continue it if it's not fun. Because I think that's one of the big reasons why I had so many hiatuses in finishing this series, is because it just became not fun. Like, I felt like I was just playing through this game trying to 100% it, but I also had the added stress of trying to fill every second with time. And even now, like when I'm editing these videos, I'm looking back and I'm like, because it's a tutorial, I have to include like every second, or I feel like I have to, because I would be upset if I was watching a tutorial that like skipped around the level and everything. But it's just really weird to have to include 10 seconds of silence into the video. It just doesn't feel good. It's good to do. Right, where on earth is this bat? Where are you? Haha. Get wrecked, nerd. Dang. Haha. And honestly, it's kind of funny. I've noticed that with the last two boss attack videos, where after I've started editing this Terraria series again, I'm seeing these giant breaks in audio, right? On both the hero and dark side, like boss attacks. And I'm like, these videos are awful. Like, I'm silent for like half of it. And then I upload them and they get no views. And it's like, yeah, no wonder, because these videos are awful. But, I don't know. That's just kind of a funny thing. It just seems like that's how it goes. But, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But one funny thing I do want to note is I've been trying to do YouTube Shorts as well. And it's been hilarious where they either get like 10 views or like 1,000. And I don't know why. Because I only have one video that's over 1,000 views. But I have like 5 YouTube Shorts that are over 1,000 views. And they'll get their 1,000 views in a span of like an hour. And then they'll get like 4 views elsewhere. So it's just super weird how like the short system is worked with like the shorts feed. It like seems completely random, like when your shorts become like, when they start popping off or not. Because I've even had some of them that have had probably 10 to 20 views after 3 days, and then I'll go to bed and just when I wake up the next morning it has like 2K views, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's like even the awful ones, even the ones like I think is good, and honestly it doesn't seem like it even matters if it's like a good video, as long as it's just a shorts video, it'll pop off every once in a while. So, with that, we finished all the hero story bosses, I guess. Man, I've really just been rambling this whole time, huh? Oh well. This probably will be, like I said, one of my last real chances to do that with the style I'm going to try to head with my videos. Oh my goodness. Yo, he really is a hot shot. You see him just evasive maneuver me right like that? But it's also hard in these types of recordings for me to be funny. And I don't know why. Because I don't like to toot my own horn. But I think in general I'm considered a pretty funny guy. I think I give my friends some good chuckles every now and then. But it's like when I'm recording this and it's just on like the peak of my mind, I just cannot seem to do it. And it's really funny. But like when I'm actually like recording like one of those Terraria videos, and it's just kind of like me and one of my friends chilling, playing a game, it's a lot easier to get those funny moments in there. Especially when you can filter out everything that's not funny. Because it's impossible when you record for 45 straight minutes to be constantly funny. Like, that's just not how it's going to work. Unless you're me, of course, then you can do it. I am too strong. Alright. But I have a really bad habit in these that I noticed while editing the other two. I'm trying to break it. But I just need to keep talking. I just need to fill the silence. Because if I let your attention span wander for even 1 second, you know what's going to happen? You're going to click off the video, and then I'm going to be sad when this is my worst performing video of all time. And you know what? That's the last thing any of us want. Especially you, Randy. Alright, got him. For a second, I was kind of worried I was going to lose that fight. It was not looking good. Hey, you see that health in the top left? Look at that. Rouge, I really wish you would pick up the ring in the cutscene that you run over. How do they not have the technology for that? In Sonic Adventure 1, when you're fighting Chaos Zero, you automatically pick up a ring in the cutscene. But they couldn't do that for Rouge in this cutscene? Or just not had rings there? Where she entered from? Like, I just cannot imagine it could have been that hard. Right? But, yeah! Wonder if we can get a cheeky little hit in. Nope. Sometimes you can like chain them like that, and it's pretty funny. Bruh, there's no way. No way. There's no way I'm letting Flying Dog get hits in. This is actually like the easiest boss in the whole game. You would just like jump off the wall and fly towards him, and then he dies. Oh, I thought I got him. Dang it. Oh well, he's dead. It's just not possible, he says. Like, by the way, he is so unlucky that he got one of the characters that can climb walls and glide. Can you imagine Sonic trying to fight that guy with how this game works? You'd never hit him. He'd be invincible. Then he really would be top dog. Haha. Around here, you're comparing yourself to me? You're not even good enough to be my Yoi. And I butchered that. You see, that's why I am not an actor. Oh my. Haha! Big the Cat still trapped in the island. By the way, how does Big get out of here when this island's about to blow up? Because he's here. Like, I don't think anyone can really debate that. Like, Big the Cat is on this island trapped in a cage, and it blows up in just a few minutes. Food for thought. Is Big the fastest thing alive? Could it be? Wait, did I just skip the intro? Is that a thing? Please don't tell me that's a thing. I have been playing this game for 17 years, and if that is a thing, I'm going to lose my mind. That would be so frustrating. Well, I was gonna say, how did that not hit me? But this boss is honestly hilarious. Like, you would just kind of just stand still and spam shoot. That's crazy. Yush. Well, as far as I can tell, there's no way to skip this, at least. But, already on the Rouge and Knuckles battle. This is such a weird fight. Alright, I don't think there's a way to skip. I don't know what happened there. Talking to you is a waste of time. Well, Knuckles really just got right to the point. Like, no talking. Honestly, kind of a Giga Chad thing to do. Whenever villains and heroes fight, they always have huge monologues to each other. And Knuckles is just like, nah dude, it's a waste of time. Okay, Nux. Where'd you go, buddy boy? But where am I taking it from? Found you. Haha! Protect the Master Emerald. I must do it for my people. It is interesting that Knuckles, the literal last echidna in all of existence, is still like so bent on keeping that darn emerald safe. My gosh, Tails, are you okay, buddy? I think he's confused. No way, is this gonna happen to me again? Oh, I dodged it this time. Haha. No funny clip for me. All dead. Nice. Way cleaner than the other time. But hey, at least I was able to farm a funny YouTube short out of it. Alright, Sonic. Man, this is just, it's still kind of wild to me. Oh my goodness. It's just still wild to me that Sonic just learns Chaos Control so easily. I mean, it makes sense. He is like the hedgehog of destiny, is like destined to beat Eggman and stop him. And he obviously has some sort of crazy Chaos Emerald abilities, being able to go like supersonic, but it's just still funny that he's like, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. Okay, this time's looking pretty good for this fight. Uh-oh. Sonic Wind. And have I never noticed that? When you beat him, he just goes, oh, shoot. It's like, I feel like you should take it a little more seriously, right? Like, that's kind of crazy. Alright, Bio Lizard time. Now this is where deaths can actually, like, realistically start happening. Oh, already screwing up the fight. Just because this fight and the last fight are actually pretty hard, all things considered. I don't know why they've always given me trouble. Probably because for the longest time playing this game, I couldn't figure out how to beat Crazy Gadget, so I have like no experience on these fights compared to the other ones. But all I know is that I hate the little water sections right there. It's like it just seemed unnecessary, you know? In a boss fight where you're like already looking like the other way. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. See what I mean? I'm just like bad at this fight. I really don't know why. It's so weird. But I will do my best to continue my run. Alright. Just look at this guy. Like, how is this guy hard? He's literally on life support. He can't even move properly. All he can do is waddle around his little circle. Almost makes you feel bad for him, right? Like, bro can't even move. He's just been trapped here waiting for someone to, like, activate him so he can fly the Ark into the earth and kill himself. It's like, Gerald was not as kind to this ultimate life form as he was to our good friend, the ultimate life form. Alright, halfway done. This is where the fun begins. Oh boy. I don't know why, but I really hate this part. It's the one thing where I think the homing attack does work a little bit wonkily. Alright. Bro, he's tricking me. Oh my, he's tricking me. Bro got me. There's gotta be some way to telegraph which one he's gonna do. I always just react to it. Okay, we got through that time. That's good. That's good. Okay, just one more of those, and then we have the last little bit. Man, this is making me nervous. I really don't want this video to be longer than it needs to be. I would also like the recording to not be longer than it needs to be. It'd be fun if I didn't even have to edit this one, if I could just full rip it, just take it from like the file, maybe adjust the audio a little bit, and then just let it rip, man. Okay, here we go. Second set of pink balls. Okay, let's go for this one, and then that one, and then that one. Oh my gosh, what a line. What a line. Who is this guy? How does he do it? Oh my gosh, how does he do it? Good at the game and getting views. Oh my gosh, how does he do it? Oh my gosh, no way. That was clean. That was kind of clean, not gonna lie. Oh, dang.
Get out, you ugly prototype.
You didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do that to him. You know, maybe that's why he ends up doing this. Maybe it's because you called him ugly, Shadow. You ever thought about that? So, the funny thing about this fight is there's a mechanic that if you're gonna fail, or if you're gonna lose all your rings, you can fly like underneath them to switch to the other hedgehog. I don't think I've ever utilized that because I am far too stubborn. Leave it to me. But I don't know. The thing is, sometimes these fights just feel kind of luck-based. Just depends on where that stupid laser flies up from. On whether you get a good like run or not. And especially if on the later ones when you're already trying to dodge a bunch of nonsense. If it just starts, you know, like just two of them start flinging out towards you, there's not really anywhere you can go. And you get hit. Or if there is somewhere you can go, but it just displaces you so much that it was basically the same as getting hit. Can both of you hear me? Like, look at this guy. Look at this. Look at this. Like, they were chasing me like crazy there. That's just, it's wild of them to do that. This is working. Oh, I hope it's working. Alright. Bang! Let's go. Okay, just one more. Just one more left. Really? Really, Shadow? You think the red swelling might be its weak spot? That's your expert analysis of this fight, is that the red swelling might be its weak spot. That is crazy of you to suggest that. Like, did you go to the Promet? Oh my gosh, dude, let me by. You see what I mean? Where it's just like sometimes they just don't let you through. But anyway, I was kind of hoping for a flawless victory there, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take that for sure. Well, we saved the planet once again. Dude, what a bromance right there. I still can't get over that after we've done 5 of the 6 hits, Shadow goes, "Hey, I think that red swelling might be its weak spot. We should try attacking it." It's like, what were we doing before? Well, anyway, thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time when we start all the Chao Garden nonsense. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you'll keep watching my content as it probably will go in a new direction.